Hello guys, welcome to today's lesson. My name is S.SRINIDHI. I'm an educator on Unacademy. I teach English grammar on this platform. You guys can follow me on Unacademy by downloading the Unacademy learning app on your phone, and please do check out the YouTube channel as well. So this course is all about daily Hindu analysis, where we will be learning new words from the Hindu newspaper along with its meaning and usage. So let's get started.
Hey guys, so we're under the lesson 6 under the course Daily Hindu Analysis. So as I've been telling you all, these are the words from the newspaper, The Hindu. It's either yesterday's or day before yesterday's newspaper. So some of the examples that I give are quoted from the newspaper. So if you guys have any doubts, or if you have made your own sentences as well, please do share it in the comment section so that we can, discuss on it if you have any doubts. So let's get started with today's set of words. First one is refutes. So it's a verb, but that means it can be used in any form of tense. So it's not refuse, it is refutes. It means prove to be wrong or false. Okay? For example, CEO of XYZ Limited refutes media reports. He is not refusing or he is not claiming it to be false, but rather he is proving it to be false. So that's the difference between refuse and refutes. So here you're actually proving something to be wrong or false. Okay? Now, next one. Certitude is a noun. That, it means absolutely certainty or conviction. Okay, that means something very certain. Certitude means very certain. Okay? For example, here are the synonyms, which is certainty, assurance. That means for sure, something that is very certain is called certitude. For example, we have this definite certitude that the party will be a hit. That means we know it for a fact that the party is going to be a hit. That means we know it, it's certain, it's assured. Everybody knows that it will be a hit. That means there is no doubt for this, there is no doubt about the success of the party. So that's exactly why we use certitude. Okay? That means you're very certain about something. Next one is precedent. So precedent is a noun, not a precedent. It is precedent. Okay? It's a noun. That means an early event or action that is regarded as an example or as an argument for doing it again. That means it is something, it is an early event. That means it happened sometime in the past, and we're using that as an example, or we're using that as a guide in order to do many more events on the basis of the previous one. Okay, that means it is used as an example or guide. Look at the example, it will give you a better idea. The trial court could set an important precedent for dealing with large number of similar cases. That means one case which is considered as precedent will be set, and the other similar cases will be dealt on the basis of the precedent. That means the precedent will act as a guide or as an example for the similar cases that will be handled by the trial court. Okay? So it means an early event. That means an event that already took place, which is going to act as a guideline or an example for comparing or for using as a base for other similar events. So that's called a precedent. Okay? The synonyms are example, instance. Instance is nothing but example. For example, if I say for example, instead of saying for example every time, I can say for instance. Okay? Now, next word is mundane. So it's an adjective. That means it can be used only to describe a noun in the sentence. Mundane means lacking interest or excitement, or which is very dull, which is very ordinary, which is very banal. It does not have any, there is no fun in doing tasks which are mundane. That means nobody is happy, nobody is excited, people don't have interest in doing such tasks. So those kind of tasks are called mundane tasks. For instance, or for example, the most mundane things will keep me up all night. That means I will stay up doing work which is very boring or which is very dull. So mundane things are things which don't have fun, which is not fun, which is not exciting. Okay? Which is very usual, very boring things. Next word is invigorating. That means it's an adjective, invigorating, which means making one feel strong, healthy and full of energy. That means you make yourself feel really rejuvenated. You feel strong, you feel healthy, you feel full of energy. For example, a brisk, invigorating walk is very essential. That means a brisk, a very refreshing walk which makes you feel healthy, full of energy is very essential. Okay? Next one. Benign is an adjective that means gentle and kind, or gentle or kind. For example, he opted for a benign grandfatherly role in his latest play. That means he opted for a role which is very gentle and kind. Okay? Benign. So you can use this to describe people, not always saying, oh, he's kind, he's sweet, instead of telling he's benign. Okay? Next one. Nip. That's a verb. That means it can be used in tenses, which means bite or pinch sharply. For example, one of the dogs nipped him on the leg. That means he got bitten by a dog. So we're telling it in a very fancy way that one of the dogs nipped him on the leg. That's a very nice way to say it. Next one is Blitzkrieg. It's a noun. Yes, like I promised you all in the previous lesson, I told we'll have a very fancy sounding word in this lesson, which is Blitzkrieg, which means an intense military campaign intended to bring about a swift victory. So it is something relating to the government, of course. Intense military campaign, that means a very mainstream military campaign. Intended means whose purpose is. The purpose of that intense military campaign is to bring about a swift victory, means a very rapid victory. That means there is no delay in the victory that you're going to achieve. It is given. For example, Rahul's Blitzkrieg leaves India dazed. That means Rahul's Blitzkrieg, an intense military campaign which had an immense success, left India dazed. That means we were all shocked. Okay? So Blitzkrieg is an intense military campaign whose victory is assured. Nip is to bite. Benign is gentle or kind. Invigorating is making one feel strong, healthy and full of energy. Mundane are the things which lack interest, excitement, or which are very dull and boring. Precedent is an early event which can be used as an example or as a guide in order to do similar events like that. Certitude is something which is very, very certain, assured, and there is no doubt about anything relating to that issue. Okay? Refutes is to prove something wrong or false. Here we're proving, not just claiming. Okay? So here, that's it for today. I hope you guys understood. I hope you guys found it useful. If you guys have any doubts, please post it in the comment section. I'll see you guys in the next lesson with a similar set of words. Until then, bye-bye.